Welcome to this place. We're here. We were here before, and now we're here again. We killed UFO Plant Man.
He was dead. So the question here, Vasco, is supposedly we're supposed to be able to get to.
I believe the question here is: are we a boy? Will we try?
Will we try? So should we go to the next floor and then keep going?
Well, okay. Let's think about it this way.
What way?
What's the worst outcome if we hit quit? If we hit quit, we either step off the launch pad or go back to the very beginning.
Right. It either steps off or it does what we want it to do.
Right. So we should probably, the safer bet is probably quit.
Done. That's all it does.
Alright, let's go to the next floor.
Proceed to the next floor.
No, I forget, because we read this the last time we were playing. 3, 4, 1.
So if I go to here... Ah, look.
Okay. Return to entrance. Do that.
Doing
and
it.
save, please.
Even if we have to like backtrack like crazy, this is still worth it. So that we don't have to fight that boss again.
Yes, honestly,
because bosses don't respawn.
Yeah, and
right?
we can run past the vast majority of the random encounters.
Right.
Do you think the number of levels in the tower is determined by how many palette swaps they have? I kind of think it is.
You might be right about that. Ugh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. I don't want to go to basement level 7.
Save successful.
Do we have to go to basement level 7? Can we not? Oh, I think you need to use that pad again, do you?
No, it wouldn't let me do anything.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing there. That's just the exit, I guess. So we have to go to this pad. I'm assuming. So if
This will probably tell us to go to... Yeah.
Yeah. So we want level 3.
Yeah. So we're currently on 1. The one we just did was 2. And 3 is where we just showed up. Yeah.
It's green
3, 4,
here.
1.
What do we do?
3, I cannot figure out this numbering system. Just go down.
So the numbers.
No, I'm just trying to figure out the grid because it's not intuitive.
No, alright, whatever.
Because when you give me 3 numbers, I'm thinking X, Y, Z. This map does not reflect that at all.
I'm gonna fight this guy to re-get my skills. That's my own guy.
Do you think that perhaps the number of levels is, or no, actually, do you think that the palette swap reflects the color of the floor? Because this floor is distinctly like vomit green.
Maybe. Oops. I'm not gonna do anything.
I wonder if we should give her speed shoes as her second thing.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I'm not sure if that's
What does she have now? She has the recovery gloves, doesn't she?
She has recovery gloves and the brilliant brooch. But yeah, we totally put on the brilliant brooch for that boss to demonstrate how we've been playing hard mode all along, and not because we need it, because we're bad at this game or anything.
Don't block.
It's weird. I find I don't know what your general response is in the post party level 6 world. But I find that combat now has 2 modes. Combat has move mode, and combat has stare at the bottom of the screen mode.
Yeah.
Like, once you are in position, the only possible useful thing is that.
Yeah, no, totally. What? I don't understand what just happened.
I don't know, I was focused on the thing at the bottom of the screen, and just everything is blinders, man.
Yeah, I hear you. He's dead.
You Starlight Flash him with your jump.
Nope. No attacks for you.
Scatter your soul.
Yeah, I understand. I was looking at Allegretto's life and was wondering why it didn't heal when I vital drained.
Ah.
Now I know.
Yes, Vital Drain does not, unfortunately, just do whatever you want it to do.
Which way am I going? This way, right?
And I think you came from that way.
Really?
I think you came yeah.
I think you're right.
Because the only way out of that room was down. So, the only way out of this room should be down again, hypothetically.
Right or left? Or is down or left? Straight or left?
Are we already there? I feel like there should be another room before there's an actual branch.
No.
I mean...
Do we want thing?
The thing would be down, not thing would be right.
Let's get thing.
Okay.
For funsies?
Today at work, my boss came in with like stubble, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, are you growing out a beard?" And he was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "For fun?" And I'm like,
As
what?
opposed to?
Yeah, I was like, "No, for fun and profit." Like,
we got Morgenstern. It's just real good.
I wish that was the description. It's just real good. It's just a good thing. You probably want it.
So I'm gonna go up and right.
Yeah, go up and right.
Up and right.
This map does not seem entirely accurate, if I'm being honest.
Really?
No.
It seemed super accurate to me.
It does not seem entirely accurate or close at all, really.
Well, whatever.
It seems like a vague suggestion of what is correct.
I mean, at least it gives you a good idea of like which direction to go.
Is that how it works? Hang on. And then dead end. Oh, that's how that works? This is so gross. This is not how I would set this map up at all.
What do you mean? I thought it was pretty straightforward.
This is super not straightforward. I would do each screen.
Oh.
It like tries to do each branch individually. That's super confusing.
It just does each level individually.
No, it does like each like chunk of sidewalk. It does each city block.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like I want like a screen at a time. I don't want to like this. This is way more confusing to me.
Yeah, you just have to pay attention to like.
I mean, luckily there is like no branches in this section of level 3, so
I'm gonna
it
fight
doesn't
this
matter. Okay, do it.
I'm gonna do it.
See if I cur.
Do you cur?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
I'm kind of hurt actually.
Bam and thank you.
Or as the Latins would call it, vitale drenum.
Really?
No. I don't speak Hispanic American.
See, look, I'm mashing triangle. Now mashing
Yeah,
circle.
no, you're right. That does work.
Now mashing circle. Now mashing X. Now mashing triangle. And it all gets done. And you don't have to pay any attention to anything.
I have such distaste for that. Like, I recognize that it is probably the most correct strategy, but it feels really shitty to me.
Yeah. I mean, it gets it done. It hit you.
Hit him in his junk slot.
Ugh. I don't want to do that.
You should do it.
You like that?
Get him.
It's a really bizarre news story they were talking about when I was driving into work this morning. And keep in mind that when I drive to work in the morning these days, it's
It's
like,
mad early.
Yeah, it's like 5:40 in the morning. So like they do weird shit when they're talking on the radio.
Right.
So like today on the K-Rock morning show, they were talking about there's like some surgery they can do now to like transplant vaginas.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about that. It's super weird.
Yep. Well,
Like,
there were a
I
bunch
guess-
of, like, I'm not sure if they were women or they were transgender men. I don't know which way that word works. But they were, like, people who wanted to be women. Or people that had malformed women parts.
Yeah, that was mostly the context of the stories they were talking about. It
Yeah.
was that like people who hadn't like developed properly, and then they used this technique to like fix that.
Okay, so I cannot...
Yeah, it has to be like a start of floor
Right,
thing.
right.
It has to be an entrance warp,
Yes.
as this thing would call it.
Yes, these are different kinds of warps. Which is not easily tellable from the actual game, but only visible on the map that we have.
I hate this map. I really do.
It's better than ASCII maps.
That's the horrifying thing, though. It's better than ASCII maps, and it's still awful.
I mean, it's fine. It gets the job done.
It kind of gets the job done. Basically what's going to happen is that you're going to go straight because there aren't any branches for a long time, then you're going to hit a corner. Then you're going to go straight because there aren't any branches for a long time, then you're just going to keep going because there aren't any branches until the score piece.
Got it.
And when you see that, you'll know it because it's the only branch.
Alright then. Nope.
So what's new with you? You've had some shoots lately. You have work also.
Yeah, I did a
Your work
shoot with
isn't
some
so
old
much
people.
office-related.
Did a shoot with some old
You
people.
shot
which was
old
fun.
people?
I did a lot of them.
Are you now the vigilante known as the euthanist?
I am.
You're the worst vigilante. Just like kills like rude old people, like not even like actual criminals. Just like, wow, grandpa. Like that's kind of racist. Bam! Capped in the ass.
So I did that. That was fun.
Capped a racist grandpa in the ass.
And I totally blocked that. That's BS. And I bought a new lens, which should arrive at some point today.
Do you think it's gonna happen while we're playing?
It could. You never know.
I mean, it probably will, right? Because like we're probably gonna be playing most of the time that people are still delivering packages.
It says by 8 p.m.
Oh, okay, maybe not then.
What? Why didn't I get... Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, that was weird. It was definitely weird.
Why didn't...
What's happening? What weird thing is happening?
I don't know. I'm pressing. Oh, right, because the buttons are different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, this is the problem with this game. This is the problem. Sure, let's fire blast.
Let's get some damage. Like he said, make him feel bad.
Feel bad.
People in this world need to feel bad when their music is bad because their music is everything.
Yep, it's true. How's my music?
Skyfire!
Skyfire! That sounds scary.
I think that's a light ranged attack.
Do I want
which
that?
would be our second one for beat. It's possible. We have gotten some positive use out of Power Smash.
Oh, that looks sweet. But we only have he's got Dark Roach on, so it doesn't matter.
I suppose that's true, but I would still set up his shit correctly just in case.
Yeah.
So I would switch his. I mean, unless you want Power Smash as the second.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We need Fire Blast.
I think Skyfire only does one hit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It just has a ranged.
Yeah,
area.
it's just like a ranged like. It's kind of like Sacred Strike, I think, essentially. But yeah, since this is a world made entirely of music, like if your music's bad, you should feel real bad.
That's a pretty big deal.
That basically means you're a bad person.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I guess the subtext of this game is that waltzes are bad, which is weird because like waltzes are like a super prevalent type of music.
Wait, why are waltzes? Oh, because waltzes should feel bad?
Well, like the implication, like if your music is bad and that makes you a bad person and Waltz is the ultimate asshole, then that would mean that the game is trying to tell us that waltzes are bad.
Gotcha.
Or that waltz music is bad.
I follow you. I mean, hey, some people don't like waltzes. It's fine.
Some people juggle geese.
Some people do that. Goslings.
I've seen them do it.
That was a weird noise.
I guess that was the game remembering that you had 16 echoes all at one time.
Oh, maybe you're right.
That's the sound of 16 echoes.
Shadow Assault. And then what button? Circle.
Triangle,
X.
circle, X.
Wait, why? Sure, let's Blossom Shower.
You know, I'd been so focused on that bottom of the screen thing that I was sort of taking for granted how absurd the graphics are for Blossom Shower, where like no matter where you're standing, the screen just like fills up with blossoms.
Yeah. Ow, you hit me. Oh, right, because the buttons moved. This is hard.
It's hard, man. I'm telling you. The worst is when you transition when like the last of your three characters does like a full ass harmony chain, and then like it's everyone else's turn.
Yeah, right.
And then you're like, which one is guard? Shit, I'm dead twice over.
Ow.
Crap.
I blocked that. Okay. Attacking.
Make him die with somewhat extreme prejudice.
X for some reason.
That was interesting.
And then what?
At the start of the animation of him moving his sword, the air around his sword was like rippling with like energy or something. Never noticed that before. It's a really small detail. Not even sure if you can tell that on YouTube in full screen.
He blocked?
I feel like everyone should try and tell me if that's the case.
You go, girl. Oh, right, because the buttons are different.
Yeah. Something about the timing, though, made that funny. We were sort of like, I got this! Flap! Nope!
Nope. Good times.
Not much of a challenge.
Not much of a challenge. So I'm just gonna go and
I'm a really bad guy!
You're paying attention, right, to what I should be doing?
There's nothing to tell you. Like I said before, it's basically just go in the straight line until there's a branch to character's right.
Got it.
And that will take us to the score piece.
There's no rhyme or reason to my selection of enemies, by the way. I'm just doing it when I feel like it.
I mean, I was kind of doing the same thing. Mine was a little bit more on, like, this one's kind of more difficult to avoid, but I want to go in this direction.
Yeah. Just in case anyone is wondering, like, how is he choosing which enemies to fight?
I bet secretly you have, like, this really complicated algorithm that if someone studies it will, like, solve life, universe, and everything.
Oh my god, that'd be
It'll
crazy.
be like unified string theory or whatever.
If you pull that off, let me know.
Leave a comment or whatever, I don't care.
Triangle again! Triangle again! Triangle again!
No triangle.
That would have been really sweet.
That would have been really sweet.
I don't know why I want to do Earth Heal. It's like not actually worth it at this point. Oh, okay, great. Oops.
Welcome to Earth!
Good times. So he's gonna do that. Guard his triangle. Good thing I looked.
It's important, but this is what I was talking about. Maybe I wasn't clear about that. But, like, as long as you're not in the movement phase of battle, you're just like, alright, guard his triangle right now.
Yeah. Oh, right. Ugh. This is hard.
It's hard!
Oh, good.
I feel like you have been underselling the level of difficulty.
No, it's hard.
Hard.
I don't know. I had feel like I had an easier time the first time I tried this. Buttons.
I mean, just like wait until you get to a boss, man.
Yeah, no, I understand.
It feels so much shittier. Like, in battles, you're like, oh, whatever, I fucked it up. Like, it's probably not high stakes. And then you get to the boss, you're like, everyone is dying!
Yeah.
Why? I'm doing everything I can!
Oops.
Sit Void Edge! I'm pretty sure the Green Ranger said that.
Pretty sure he did.
1996.
Yep.
Actually, I think the Green Ranger was gone by 1996.
Was he the White Ranger?
I think he was either the White Ranger or that weird intermittent window between when he lost his Green Ranger powers and before he came on as the White Ranger.
Right, he was just like off the show for a while.
Yeah, he made like a couple of cameos, but other than that, he was just off the show.
Right.
And I read that the reason they brought him back was because like people were just like writing Fox like crazy at the time, being like, my kid is so distraught that the Green Ranger is gone, like he's not eating anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You don't have any water moves. That's not a pun, asshole.
The Green Ranger was the sweetest one.
He was, I don't know. I always did like the Blue Ranger. Like the Green Ranger definitely looks the coolest, and he's definitely the strongest because he has like his own fucking Megazord essentially.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like.
And he had that sweet Fife knife.
That's a way better name than Dragon Dagger. And it's also, to be clear, the Dragon Dagger / Fife Knife is way better than Saba, the talking fucking tiger sword.
You remember way more about the show than I do.
Do you not
All
remember?
I remember is the Fife knife and how I wanted one.
Do you not remember? My friend had one. I was super.
Oh god, there's a fork in the road.
Yeah,
What do I do?
go this way. This has the Scorpies.
Alright, great.
But like, yeah, the White Ranger, to replace his Fife knife, the White Ranger got a talking sword.
Oh yeah.
And it was stupid as shit.
It was
And it
stupid
was
as
not good for anything. Like, basically, it would get like one line per episode where like the White Ranger would be like, "We need to fire missiles now!" And then the sword would be like, "I'm going to fire missiles now." And it's like, why the fuck? Like,
wait, I totally back attacked this guy. Why are they getting a preempt on me?
that's a great question, because you definitely did that.
Right?
You did. I'm like 98% sure you did that.
Definitely did that.
Yeah, I'm super into Power Rangers still.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, I watched mostly through college. I stopped for a little while, and then like last year when it was like the 20th yeah, I think the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers. Like I got into it again, and like I started watching what the fuck is the Mega Force? Mega Force is the current one. But yeah, I was gonna say before that, almost without fail, whoever the 6th / extra ranger is better than the original Power Rangers. Right, I don't know why they always do that.
Yeah.
Because like everyone fucking loved the original Power Rangers.
Well, I bet you they like did the first one. They did it the first time, and then like people loved it so much they were just like, "This is our formula now."
I mean,
Good time.
to be entirely fair, the show is still pretty formulaic. Although they do a lot of subvert. Like basically each season does like one or two things that sort of subvert the formula. So they're not like 100% just like the same bullshit.
Right.
So like I don't know. It keeps it interesting if you like Power Rangers, and I do. I mean, basically my ideal job is still Blue Power Ranger.
What was Blue Power Ranger's job? Being a Power Ranger?
Yeah, is being the smart Power Ranger.
Okay.
Blue Power Ranger is almost always the smart one.
Got it.
There are sort of sub-tropes for the colors, even though the colors aren't consistent through the various seasons.
Right. I mean, as far as I know, the tropes are Asian is yellow.
No, it's
black
not that
is
bad.
Black.
The original was that bad, but like that has not been consistent. Although black has typically been a not white Power Ranger if there is one.
Really?
Yeah. It's not always a black person though.
What should I use? Which clover?
I don't know what you're. Go back to the health screen.
Club clover?
Yeah, Club Clover probably. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, like you could get beat like a cookie or something, but I don't think I would waste them.
I think I'll be alright.
Yeah.
These guys are easier than the.
Sorry, I could literally talk about Power Rangers for like the entirety of us marathoning Mysterious Unison. Like, I just really like Power
Challenge accepted! This game requires more attention now that you have to like press all the
Yeah,
buttons.
it takes like a shit ton more focus.
Yeah. She's just over there like, blossom shower, I guess.
I feel like
Oops.
I want her battle cry. I want her voice to suddenly get all like deep and raspy and be like, "Hit the showers." She's like just the
like
shadiest. No, she's just like the shadiest like sports coach.
Who's Batman?
Yes,
I'm really hung up on this Batman thing, you guys.
I've noticed that. What are these Mercuriuses doing? What's the plural of Mercurius?
Mercurii?
Maybe. Bicurious? I think it's bicurious, because bi implies plural.
It's definitely bicurious.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. No, don't block. Don't block.
Do you think that there's a palette swap bicurious dad?
There could be. Why did I not get... Oops.
Oh man.
Sure, Blossom Shower. Why not?
Everyone's fine.
I don't know, whatever. Could do something. Guard his triangle. Oh.
You've
Ow.
you've read the Game of Thrones books, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch this week's yet?
I have not,
Okay.
though I heard that something crazy happened.
Yeah, apparently there was something that was like a major change from the books, and there was like a heated argument about it. Like, not just like a debate, like one of my coworkers got really mad about it.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it was apparently like this is just this major like character thing.
Yeah, there was some article that was like, did Game of Thrones go too far?
I mean, it's a really weird choice, the thing they did.
Really?
Yeah. And for future reference, to people trying to figure out what we're talking about way down the line, we're talking about, without giving spoilers to Tek, the thing between Jaime and Cersei in the episode after the Purple Wedding. I think that avoids significant spoilers for almost
The
anything.
Purple Wedding? Are they referring it to it that
They
way?
are calling it that. I have the impression they didn't call it that in the books,
No,
but
they
I've
definitely
definitely heard numerous sources calling
Purple Wedding?
the Purple Wedding.
Why is it called the Purple Wedding?
Did
it
you
was,
see
like,
the
fanciful?
episode? No, it is
Oh,
not
because someone turned purple.
because someone goddamn like Veruca, what's her face from
Yeah.
Willy Wonka's that
I
shit.
understand. I understand
She
that.
goes full blueberry. You never go full blueberry.
Yeah. All right, here's the... What is it? What's in the box? I don't know. It's a score piece.
number 23.
We got it. Yay.
Oh, that's... apparently, my company has a meeting with a WWE wrestler.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
I forget his name. It's not some guy I recognize.
Useless. I don't know any of them.
But, like, he's not one of the ones that has a cool name. It's just one of the guys who's, like, a dude with a name. Like
Chris
it was-
Jericho?
No.
He's sweet. He's been on the Nerdist podcast a couple times, and he's hilarious and really smart.
I'll
So
say,
I'm
there's
assuming I'm going
something
this way now.
weirdly interesting about...
Am I going right?
yeah, it's the only path.
Okay. Well, I could be going back. I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
I would probably stop you if you were doing that, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, just keep going. There's no branches.
Good times. We're having fun.
So hang on. What is item number 8? It's a soul shard. We probably want that. It's kind of annoying because that actually takes us like reasonably far out of the way.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I don't actually know if we need the soul shards. I know what the soul shards are good for. I don't know if they're necessary. But the thing is, if they are necessary, we sure as fuck aren't going to want to
Yeah, no, we
backtrack
should
and
get
get
them. We
them.
should get them. It's fine. I'm for it. I'm all for it. That's all
You're
I
taking this news rather well.
get. Haha, guard is X.
You be getting the black spot. You be getting the black
It
spot.
really annoys me that he has to yell raw after every time. Circle.
See, it
attack
doesn't
is
bother me
triangle.
because I have a hard-on for Power Rangers, and that's how Power Rangers work.
Oh. Good times.
Seriously, like, you know how... Actually, I don't know if you would agree with this statement. Would you say that, like, things that you really liked as a child and, like, feel very nostalgic, if you try watching them again, on the whole, would you say that they disappoint you?
I haven't actually gone back and tried to rewatch that many things to be able to say that. I sometimes actively, like, leave things where they are for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, I have not gone back and watched a number of shows because I know that they're not going to stand up and I enjoy my memories the way they are.
I mean, I would say that a lot of the time, if I do, like, take a look at something again, it's not, it doesn't have the same effect on me that it used to, but, like, it doesn't really affect my past memories. It's just sort of like,
Sure.
I totally get why I liked this as a kid, but, like, I wouldn't watch this now for the same kind of enjoyment.
Right.
Power Rangers is, like, I genuinely could just watch it again, and it, like, has the same effect
Really?
on me.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's as good as it was when you were a kid?
But yeah. I don't know what it is, like, Power Rangers is just, like,
Oh, look what I can do.
yeah.
Look at this.
What were you doing exactly?
Skyfire.
Oh.
Because I'm in
Oh,
her
right.
light area. Apparently that works
Right.
that way.
Yeah, that, like, kind of works that way. There's, like, weird fuzzy rules about that I've never been entirely clear.
Warm and fuzzy rules?
No, cold and fuzzy, like mold.
Can I hug them?
Mold in the fridge.
Can I hug them?
Do you wanna hug the fridge mold?
I don't think so.
Do you wanna hug that weird, like, mold creature from Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Definitely not.
It's a really upsetting episode.
Going this way now.
Yeah. Just, eventually you'll just hit a warp. Like, there's nothing I can tell you.
Alright. Good times.
Pretty
Walking,
sure it's,
walking. But it's not
soon?
it's not a good warp, right?
No, it's not an end of floor warp.
It's a lame warp.
This will take us back to floor 3.
Okay, great. Return to previous floor.
So we just came from B, so that takes us here. So we want to just go, like, totally fucking straight forever.
The straightest of the straight?
Yeah, just, like, never turn until you have no other choice.
Okay. Oh, I turned. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything's ruined. Right here?
What the hell? That is not what this suggests you should be at.
I'm at a zigzag.
That's... What? Where the fuck are you? At A on floor 4? What the hell?
I don't know.
What did you...
I don't know. What did I do? Level 3.
You should be on level 3.
Alright, here's a T.
Try going straight.
Going straight. Where do you think I am?
Where I want you to be is here.
Okay.
I think you should be there.
Here's a turn.
Try taking the turn.
Oop, I got back
I
attacked.
got back attacked by Mercurius.
Hey, did
I'm
they do that on
Mercurious about what will happen.
Oh my god, that joke was so funny!
I broke Vasco. But I don't get any blocks, apparently.
Remember, block and circle.
Right.
purpose? Shadow assault.
Oh, great.
Remember, Shadow Assault is triangle.
Great, great. Good times. Oh, good. He gets more turns now.
But yeah, it was actually, like, really weird. Because, like, it was... It was actually funny. The way we ended up getting on the subject of Game of Thrones in the office today was my boss was just like, hey, are you guys all caught up on Game of Thrones? Which, like, I mean, you would interpret that in almost any case as, like, I want to talk about the most recent Game of Thrones.
Right.
He was like, nah, I haven't watched any of this season yet. Like, why would you do that? It's basically just asking one of us to be like, oh my god, that spoiler, right?
Ugh. I need
That
echoes.
just struck me as a very odd way of
Yeah,
going
that's
about
very
that.
strange. Oh, the buttons.
It's fine, she'll get up. Blow
this-
your trumpet.
Oh,
Oh, you almost vital drained. Remember, the buttons are slightly different.
No, they're right this time.
Out of the way, or
Join
you're
my Shadow
gonna
Assault.
be dead.
I really like that one. Out of the way or you're going to be dead.
Void
I should start saying that to people. I should start saying that to my clients. Out of the way or you're going to be dead.
I did it.
You sort of did it.
Oh, I tried.
Did you see that? That weird little, like, he sort of, like, rubbed his tiny, like, hands together on his chin.
Yeah, I did see
As
that.
if he was, like, plotting. He's like, ooh, I've got one for you.
Yay! Guard is X. Ah, I got that one! Yeah!
Nice stuff.
Oops, I pressed rapid shooter.
It's fine.
Sure, why not?
It may be short-lived, but it is still a victory. So tell me something. Other than the Green Ranger, because obviously,
Right.
if you had to choose, if you got to choose one color of Power Ranger to be, which one would it be and why? We're talking Mighty Morphin, because I assume that's the one you know.
Probably the red one, because I'm lame like that. I mean,
Tyrannosaurus
unless I can choose
is
the white
legit.
one.
No, you can't choose the white one.
Alright. Then yeah, probably the red
Would
one.
you choose white over one of the others?
Yeah, the white's really sweet.
I don't know. I never
too much.
like the character design of white was always a big disappointment after green. Green looked so sweet with his fucking like gold shield thing
Yeah,
that
it's
like
true.
the weird like vest
I mean,
that White
honestly,
had.
I just liked white because I thought his outfit was cool.
Yeah, but
And he
I
got
mean
that.
that's kind of what I'm
wasn't
saying.
his,
Is like,
what is it? Is his thing like a Liger or something?
I mean it's kind of a Liger like Liger from Zoids, if that's what you mean.
Oh man, Zoids.
Did you watch Zoids at all?
I totally watched Zoids.
I didn't know that. I
you-
fucking loved Zoids.
Are you paying attention to where I am?
Yeah,
Do you have any sense
I
of where I
think
am?
you're
now?
actually in the place that I want you to be in. The only problem is the map is terrible, and like it just doesn't show a couple of turns the way it shows the other shit.
All right.
At the end of this path should be the item we're looking for.
It is the item we're looking
Yeah.
for. At least
So-
it's an item. You never know.
I mean, it's probably Soul Shard.
I got it. It's a
Look,
soul
it's
shard.
Soul Shard.
All right, join us next time for more of this terrible place.
Yay!
Bye.
Yay!